Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to MindYourCrypto. While the whole market was going up, NUCYPHER just going down and down, making new lower highs. So what is happening with NUCYPHER? Are we getting into a bottom? What will we do? Of course, we will discuss about it in the technical analysis and the price prediction. If you like the content, please help me with clicking the like button, subscribing, hitting the bell button and sharing. Of course, I have the Telegram group chat link down in the description below, guys. Of course, you can check it out if you want. And we got these major support levels for the NUCYPHER. In case we fall down from 37, our next will be 26 cents. I will just delete the 18 cents for now. We don't need that for the short term. But of course, you can see here lower highs, higher lows. Eventually we are getting here and we will see what we will do, of course, in the price analysis. 54 cents is the thing that, of course, this resistance line actually, 58 cents is something that we need to go above in order to say we are making higher highs, higher lows, guys. So for now, we need to stay patient and of course we need to see where we will go. 65 and 75 cents are some major resistance levels for the mid-term. For the short term, we got the 54 and the 35 cents which we want to test, and of course not to break beyond, because if we break beyond 35 cents, we will test some new lower support levels. So for the MACD in the 4-hour frame, what we want to see here, guys, what is the important thing you should see here? First of all, we need to break some important resistance levels, and of course this major resistance level at 1st May. So we need to see higher lows, higher highs. So for the blue line, we need to see it doing something like this, okay, and of course going upwards, while the second line remains above, maybe remains beyond, above, but it keeps getting higher lows and higher highs eventually, guys. That's what we need to see for the MACD in the 4-hour frame. As long as we are not seeing that, we won't solve our problems. We have some major problems to solve though with NUCYPHER, because it is correcting for quite some time now. It is consolidating, guys. I know you are interested more in the midterm, but I'm going in for the short, and I will explain the midterm as well in this video. So what do we have here, guys? What do we have here? We are having the RSI and the commodity channel index. The commodity channel, the RSI here was beyond, actually it was like 33 on top of 30, almost 30, didn't go beyond, but the commodity channel index here went beyond the minus 100. We had an oversold situation, therefore a buying opportunity for the very short term. What that means? It means for the next 1 to 2 days, you can take and have a profit target at around 5 to 10% for NUCYPHER, okay? So what we want right now for the 4-hour frame is to get higher lows for the RSI, and by that I mean breaking some important resistance levels. Stop seeing from 28th April lower highs, okay? Stop seeing this. We need to go and break through some important resistance levels going upwards. So we need to stop seeing lower highs for the RSI. We need to stop seeing lower highs for the commodity channel index as well. So that's the point here. For the 4-hour frame, we have some major resistance to build and come across and above them in order to say that NUCYPHER might have a chance of going upwards in the short term. So we are going to the daily frame on the MACD, and you can see here what it is happening on the MACD. From 21st February it is declining, making lower highs here, lower highs here, guys. Eventually we had this bullish cross, but we didn't have the distance needed in order to go upwards, okay? So we are now, both of the lines are upon each other. What does that mean? It is a very critical moment where we want to see the blue line going up and not eventually going down to lower lows, because if we go down, then yes, we will test some lower Fibonacci support levels. We want to go upwards. Look at the RSI, guys. It is declining over time in the daily frame. Look at the commodity channel index. It is the same back from 5 February 2021. We are on daily frame right now. It is declining. What we need to see is a change. Keep getting higher highs and higher lows for NUCYPHER. And of course, here for the MACD, we need to see this cross here. We need to see this going up. So for NUCYPHER against Bitcoin, we are in a bottom, guys. We are in a bottom down where we formed here on 27th April, 26th April. So right here, where is our bottom? Our bottom for NUCYPHER against Bitcoin is here. So as we approach the bottom, you might want to have some money deposited into the NUCYPHER. Not a financial advice, but as we do that, guys, as we approach the bottom, we might eventually see the price going up. Okay, we might eventually see the price going up. For the time being, the 200 EMA is above the price, the 50-day EMA is above the 20-day EMA, so that's why we are declining right now. After this bearish cross, we are declining even more, and we want to see if we will break down this support level and eventually go downwards, because if we go downwards, we will go down to this price label, guys, the 0.50428. That's where we will go. But eventually now what we want to see and test, of course, is not making lower highs, because if we just go down, then I think any price between here and here will be good for NUCYPHER against Bitcoin. Okay, I think any price between there will be good for mid long term. Let's see NU against Bitcoin in the daily frame. And guys, as long as we saw this bearish cross right here between the 50-day EMA and the 20-day EMA, we knew that we were going downwards. As long as we were seeing this, we knew that we were going downwards for the midterm. That's why I always say, guys, if we see a bearish cross between the 50-day EMA and the 20-day EMA in the daily frame for the midterm, don't expect anything else rather than some higher lows, lower highs, and lower lows, because yeah, you can take profits from here. If you see the commodity channel index, yeah, you can take profits in the short term even when we are collapsing in a bearish market. But of course, right now, in overall, if you want to hodl, you shouldn't buy right now if you want to hodl, guys, because right now we might decline even more and we might have a buying opportunity here in this area. So we go now to the NUCYPHER against USD to see what are we doing. First of all, the 50-day EMA is above the 20-day EMA, which is a bad thing to have, but we are getting into a moment here, into a squeeze point where we might actually see if we go downwards or upwards. If we go upwards, we might test this resistance level right here. If we break through some minor resistance levels, for example this one at 49 cents, we go to the 54 cents. Okay, if we go downwards, then probably we will test the 35 cents again. So right now what we want to see is this: if it's the squeeze point, we will go downwards or upwards, and we want to go upwards for sure, guys. I know a lot of you have bought near the top or at the top and you are waiting for it to go upwards, but for the time being you need to be patient. Patience is the key for success in the cryptocurrency market. So what do we have right now, guys? What do we have right now? I didn't want to move all of these, guys. I wanted just to move the price. So here we are. If we break down the 35 cents, we have some important support levels to hold, but if we fall down from these support levels, then the 17 cents, we will test it. I'm not saying we are going there. And of course, guys, in every dip, always remember there is a buying opportunity. For me, if we go beyond the 35 cents, then this area here is a perfect buying opportunity for the long term. And of course, this is not a financial advice, this is my opinion, guys. I think this is a perfect buying opportunity for the long term. But for now, what we have to see is breaking through some resistance levels in order to say that we have a clear buying opportunity. For example, guys, if we break this resistance level right here, this resistance level, let me do it with a red color, then we will be seeing higher highs for NUCYPHER. And eventually, after breaking this, we might see retesting the 65 cents, okay? But what we need to see is to break through some important first Fibonacci retracement. And all the charts agree that we are going down into the 35 cents. But guys, we are approaching in every dip there is a buying opportunity. Always remember that. I am talking about for the long term. I'm not talking about for the short term. Let's see the daily frame a bit. And in the daily frame for NU against USD, what we are seeing here is this bearish cross over 18th April. As long as we saw this bearish cross, we are going downwards, guys, and unfortunately we might go even downwards. Let's hope that on this squeeze point we might go up, hit this Fibonacci retracement, and if we can move upwards, then it will be very good news. But I think that, to be honest with you guys, I don't want to mess with you around. I don't think this is a good time to buy, to go into NU, and for those who bought at the top, you need a lot of patience. I am sure you guys wanted to go upwards. I am with you, but right now I won't tell you the true story here. So we probably go to the 35 cents and we retest it. We might, if we go down furthermore, this area here is a good area to buy the dip. So guys, please, of course, I want to tell you that even if we are going down, there are some buying opportunities that we might want to take into consideration, okay? So right here, what we need to see for NUCYPHER, in order to see it going upwards for the short midterm, is to break through the 57 cents. If we don't do that, then we won't be actually going upwards. And of course, if you want a short-term, if you are a short-term investor, you should always check the commodity channel index. For example, guys, when the commodity channel index is below -100, we are having a buying opportunity. That means for the commodity channel index, when it is below -100, you want to buy for the next 1 to 2 days, setting a profit target at around 5 to 10%. For example, even if, especially if the RSI is below 30 as well. If both of these indexes are below 30 and -100, then guys, we are having a clear buying opportunity. That means we can go even above the 5 to 10% target. For example, here we moved upwards to 69% for NUCYPHER. So it is very important, even on a bearish market, that you can take profit. It is the most important thing, and I'm always here with you guys. Even on a bearish market, I'm going to help you taking profits. For example, you can check by yourself if the commodity channel index and the RSI goes below 30, and especially if the commodity channel index goes below -100, then you can invest for the next 1 to 2 days 5 to 10% profit target, even now that we are retracing, okay? So you have to be a little bit careful, guys, especially in the 4-hour frame. I was talking about the daily frame before, but in the 4-hour frame, you want to set your profit target at 5 to 10%, you want to see the -100. As long as it goes beyond the -100, beyond this gray area, it is a very good buying opportunity. So for now, that's what we want to see with NUCYPHER. We don't want to see it after the squeeze point going down and of course going beyond the 35 cents, because we could break into this area. However, we are getting down into a bottom, guys, and of course, as long as we are getting down into a bottom, there are many buying opportunities to keep going for the long term. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are, and of course, see you soon with many more videos. Bye.